Hi everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Today I'm going to be installing some LASFIT LED lighting in my dad's truck because I got them for him for Father's Day. As you saw in the beginning video, the lights on the Nissan Frontiers, at least the 2023s, I'm not sure any other year, really suck. They're really dark, and trying to drive it at night is horrible, especially compared to my Tacoma and the LED lights that came with it. So in recent years they've put LEDs onto the Frontiers, but my dad's didn't come with it, so I got these from LASFIT. So starting off with the box here, this should be a pretty easy install, especially for amateurs and novice people quite like myself. Uh, Supposed to be plug and play, just have the harness. I've watched a couple videos how to do this myself, so I'm going to give it a try, and hopefully this will go pretty quickly. So thanks for watching. Alright, so as you guys can see, I already have the hood popped open on my dad's truck. What we're going to do is we're going to get back in here, and this is on the passenger side, and we're going to look under here if you can see this little white, I'm not sure what to call it, but it's made of plastic. And what you do is you end up, trying to get it in there to see it, but it's basically right here, and we're going to take this out and unscrew it, and then we're going to go and replace the bulb that's in there with the LED one. Now I'm going to move over here to the other side. This side's a little easier because it's less cluttered, I guess, and this one is right here. So I'm sure you guys can see the white in this part. And we're just going to unscrew these, and when we unscrew them, these actually, I'll do this one right now, they kind of pop right out. Okay, back here on the passenger side again, as you can see, we're getting down, and you can just see this white cap right here. So all you have to do is twist this cap a little bit to the left, and this whole part just pulls right back, directly backwards. It can be a little tough. Dad's truck's a little old. Who knows if it's just because it's got a little grime in there, but either way, just like that, comes right out. Alright everyone, so I got the passenger side light out, and I'm trying to get the best angle of this. When I watched another video, the guy who did this actually said that you just have to push this down. Well, I'm not sure if it's a different style or not, but that did not work really well for me. So what I did is I just got a flathead screwdriver, and if you just lightly push up on the clip here, then you can push this and it comes right out, just like that. Now at this point, you've got your light off. We're going to retain this white thing here because this will go back onto here. Once we put this in here, it actually goes in somehow like this. But we're going to clip this in here. Pretty self-explanatory actually. The clip side is up. There's a little tab on it. Let's snap it right into place. And then it's hooked in. So I stopped recording for a quick minute because I wanted to make sure I got this part right. What was a little confusing to me is how this white piece that came off of the original light bulb went back on. And what it is you actually have to take this part off of the LED light. So after you do that, slide this back on, make sure that the tabs are going toward the back side. And then once that's on there, you can push this back on just like it was. So now that should be tight into there and locked, and it lines up and sits just kind of like that. The wire will go out the back, so don't worry about that. The biggest piece to remember is when you're installing these, this needs to kind of go up and down. So this wire piece here needs to be on the bottom, facing straight down toward the ground, and this will be in facing forward. So we're going to do that here in a quick second. Now I just wanted to make sure I had this in right before I actually screwed it back in for you guys. But the important thing to note is, as I'm looking here, you can barely even see what's in there. Oh, it just turned off. But the other one was really dark. I'm sure you saw it before the truck's lights turned off. Anyway, also don't be surprised that there's a fan on here to keep the LED cool. So don't let that surprise you. Otherwise, you might think you were doing something wrong or something was messed up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing installed here in a sec. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to get a video of this, but as you know, you took this out and you can still see the hole where this light came out of. You're just going to put it right back in and then turn the white tabs here to the right to lock it in place. So let's see if we can do that right now. I know it's tough to see, but trust me, you'll know when you have it because it twists right on. And that's it, locked in place. And that should pop right out. We'll leave that there. Remember, we're retaining this plastic piece here. Take off the white round plastic piece over here. Put this on with the tabs sticking outward. And slide this back over. Okay, now we're over here on the driver's side. Hopefully this one goes a lot easier. The other one wasn't too bad, but I realized there's two different places where you have to hook these in. So again, to remove this, we're just going to pull up on this little tab right here. Now, after we do that, we're going to go hook this into here. Do a quick check to make sure that it's working right. Okay, everyone, what I just did off camera is I just kicked on the lights on the truck real quick to make sure this turned on. So the plug here is seated correctly. And again, when we install this, we're going to put this in and make sure that this is in with the cord or the power coming out of it downwards. So we're going to push it right back into the same slot that we just had taken it out of before. Make sure the cords are out of the way here. You push it in, just twist this to the right a little bit, and that first part will lock right in, as you can see right there. And then once we have this in place and this is straight down, we'll just lock that in there, push this white ring around, and it's locked into place, and you're all set. It's all done. As you guys can see, everything's a lot brighter, much clearer than before. I'll see if I can put a side-by-side on here in a minute, but definitely going to be much easier to drive at night for my dad or whoever ends up driving his truck. So appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for LASFIT for making stuff like this, because it definitely is going to help out with visibility on the road at night. Thanks again.